Didn't mean to go live, but I'm going live. Danglet. Let's see if I'm on. Why am I not connected to my correct Wi-Fi? Crappy connection. No? It thinks my upstairs one is the right one. And there I am. Correct Wi-Fi. Hello. Connection. No. Yeah, so it's official. 2026 has arrived. Fudge and A. Happy New Year. Probably turn that one on too. Got the martini and graciasti. Tradition here in the family. Cheers. We just watched the ball and our acorn drop here in Raleigh. We kind of do both at the same time. Hey, what's up, Shorts McGee TV? Me. Happy New Year 2026. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. I got a knife, like always. What a night tonight. What a freaking night tonight. Yeah, it's like you go out, you party, things get hardy, and, eventually, accidental discharges may be happening. Cheers, by the way. Maybe you met someone and they impressed the crap out of you, or vice versa. Maybe someone out there giving a crap about you. Hey, this is the year to figure it all out. Let's figure stuff out together, hopefully. Wow. I only drink this once a year. Wow. Oh, wow. So this is Martini and Rossiasti. It's 7.5% alcohol by volume, but it's a little bit tastier than Champagne. This year is Prodotta in Italia. Owl! Who's having a happy new year? Who? You're right there. Here's Francis. He says it's the same old year, just recycled. Yeah, there you go. Cheers, y'all. Cheers. Christmas was pretty good, surprisingly. New Year's, very nice. Not bad. I mean, you definitely got the grappa in there, man. You can really tell it's like white grape juice. But it's fun because it's alcoholic. Be a happy new year to everyone. I've been working on absolutely nothing recently. A couple days off, been very nice for me. So, thanks for people who watch, subscribe. Thanks for people who enjoy the content of me putting out presents that other people in my life got this year. I did, this is mine, so that's mine. And I wholly endorse a flipping drill bit head. But, no, I got some ideas. I got to, kind of take some time out. I'm still going to probably do a video or two a day, but, I'll get there on some other content. Cheers, people. Thanks for showing up. Happy New Year. I know it just, in my standard time, it is literally 12 minutes after the ball drops. See if I can't finish this off. Yeah. Looks like it's it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Haha, look at that. All right, so. I'd like to sleep for the entire part of the rest of this morning, so. Happy New Year. It's Asti, man. It's New Year's, man. It's gotta have bubbles if you're gonna celebrate. You know, I mean, so the thing about bubbles in like alcohol is it does help effervesce and push things through your system a little bit better. You'd have an oxygen and carbon dioxide rich system. My bad. Anyway, no, it's been a pretty good year. I think, at least, hold on. At least, I had this number already prepared. At least 1,000 videos. And then at least 200 15-second reviews. So, if any of y'all watched any of that stuff, like, I highly appreciate you being here. You know, like, people don't get sometimes that, like, you know, validation sometimes is better than money. Cheers. Just someone saying, hey, what you do is pretty cool. You know, just go ahead and do that for someone else in your life too. Keep doing it for whoever you care about. Wow, I got a jackknife. Jackknife. That's a Kershaw hot wire. Nice little pocket knife. It's about $15. I did a review on this, I'm pretty sure. I'm saying, like, I've got some ideas, some projects, some things coming down the pipeline. I don't want to be here forever tonight. We're at 7 minutes right now. So, I maybe got this. You haven't taken a shit all year. Well, that's because the inside of you had been taken over by the mycelium colonies, and the mycelium colonies is just starting now to drive the old inconspicuous howler down the holler. Cheers. I haven't given a shit all year, so I know that sounds weird after making 1,000 videos in like what, 7 months? Wait, 9 months? Yeah, maybe 8.5 months. So yeah, I got all these tools, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna start doing some projects, some things I want to do, some bookshelves. Mom's got kind of an impressive paperback collection of books, and you know, like a double sliding like bookshelf thing might be cool for her. You know, like there's a bookshelf, and then there's a bookshelf in front of it, and they all slide on the track, kind of a deal. Tables, chairs. I want to make tables and chairs, damn it. I got a lot of ideas. I want to start a couple of my friggin' like tool idea like things, like where like an ultra sharp bar for fucking pulling trim, maybe with a hatchet. You know, like I'd like to get to a place where I can do some things that I've always wanted to do, and they're not big things; they're just little things, you know. So last wasn't that bad. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Even though everything's apparently fucking screwing up or whatever around the world, I've been able to hold my own here, which is pretty good. I'm happy to have that. When times get tough, you lose weight. That's it. If you can't lose weight, you eat as much as you can. Cheers, though. Happy New Year, 2026. May old acquaintance be forgot and something for something old lang syne, or whatever the fuck that whole song is. Someone, I was like, what's that? What's the song that everyone remembers as the most freaking, like, New Year's Eve song ever? And, like, Sam at work, up at Proper Goods, he's like, man, I don't know, right? And he's trying to say old lang syne. And he can't think of, like, just hum it out. Right? And I said, no, I'm not talking about that song, right? Like, what are you, a fucking boomer, right? Are you sure you're 20-something years old? I was like, no, man. Tonight we're going to party like it's 1999. Should be on every fucking New Year's Eve playlist until the end of time. Prince is a fucking maestro. He made the best fucking song. When we were kids, it was like, yo, that's the future. Now it's like, man, if we could go back. It's kind of ironic that way. But yeah, hey, if you want to go to a house music 2026 New Year celebration, I ain't gonna stop you, bro. I ain't got a problem with house music. Actually, I have so little problem with most freaking like electronica styles and stuff. Like, so when I grew up, there was just one thing. It was called techno. And techno started to like branch out and stuff. Techno, Europop, techno, industrial, like a bunch of different things. So, oh hey, B Witty just said Happy New Year to me. I gotta send him a text. Yeah, so, hey, B Witty, Inconspicuous Owl of the O Wise Owl says what's up with a question mark and an exclamation point. He didn't put it in his text, but I'm putting it in mine. Cheers. Yeah, that's Martini and Rossi, Asti. Don't buy champagne. Champagne is often bitter. This is sweet and delicious. It's a family tradition. Every year we buy this Italian, like, sparkling wine. Martini and Rossi, Asti. So, if you're looking for a new thing, not champagne. Well, no, so Martini and Rossi makes like a bunch of products, like, vodka, bitters, vermouth. You know what I'm saying? So, 80s. No, I mean, like, so, like, the feeling of tonight we're going to party like it's 1999. He says he's out partying. Wish I was, but I'm in partying on stream. Owl says, sup! Exclamation point, yeah, there we go. Exclamation point and question mark. Hey, Ions, thanks for dropping in, dude. You're the best. Ions, 22 I've ever met. And, or Z2, sorry, I've ever met. I am a little drunk off of this delicious wine, so. I thought you called me bubbly. But yeah, cheers to Jack. Cheers. And Owl. Cheers to Jack and Owl. Cheers to Be Witty. Cheers to, what's that guy's name, damn it? Oh yeah. El Nasty 714 with an underscore. Cheers to a lot of people, man. Well, it's already next year for me, so time travel. When I see you next, you will be in the next year, and I already am. Time travel. Cheers to time travel. It's It's only technical time travel, but hey. Thanks, Ion. You're the best, dude. Thank you, Jack. I will remember you. A jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. The kid just ran downstairs. And he's not coming out here. All right, cool. Get rid of this fucking pre-roll. What's up, kiddo? You bringing your Martinelli's apple cider, sparkling apple cider back down?
Outside, yeah.
Jack Goosley, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
My kid just said Happy New Year, guys. You need to walk over here, stand next to it, and go Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Are you out of breath? Why don't you try like one of your voices, like Happy New Year?
I'm just tired. I love you.
I'm tired. Dad, I wanted to say Happy New Year. Frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn. Why don't you go to bed?
Yeah, I love you.
I love you too, damn it.
Love you.
You're the best, kiddo.
Yeah.
You have no idea what I'm doing. Cheers, y'all. Cheers. I only drink this once a year, so it's gonna probably rack my stomach a little bit. It's okay. Anyway, I've got to clean everything along the bar here. I got to clean everything out. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tea stack boxes to stack up. All right, Jack, thanks. So I got a couple days off, probably do some short videos, maybe some old favorites, music DVDs, stuff like that. Hell yeah, we made tacos for like appetizers earlier, man, taquitos specifically. So. 17 minutes and 37 seconds. Did you ever see did anyone see this video? It was like one of the best videos I've seen this year. It's Patrick Warburton and all his kids trying to fucking do like Joe from Family Guy. It's a pretty good one. I'll post one when I can in the posts. But there's a couple other good ones that I really like. Look, Happy New Year 2026, people. I got a new drill. It has a flip head. It's flipping head. It's got flipping head. Right? I've got tools for days. I got to talk about like roundups and stuff that I've gotten over the past months of my time here on YouTube. Happy New Year 2026. Cheers. Cheers. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Owl. Inconspicuous owl. I've been hearing that for years. I'd like to see it when it happens. Gotta put this up. Hold on. That's damn it. That's a piece of family crystal. Trust me, I haven't had any lead poisoning yet. They test me every year for it. All right. So, if you think it's going to end in the next 1 to 4 years, 1 year and 4 months or whatever, cool. Cool. Just remember there was a guy saying that, the world would end in Ghostbusters 2. What happened? The Ghostbusters saved the day. Okay? By the way, I don't know if anyone knows, I'm an official Ghostbuster with the actual tat on my arm. Come on. Who are you going to call? Who you gonna call? Yeah. See, you can see it right there. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a long year. I started out doing this shit like friggin' 5 videos a day. Actually, I started out doing 1 or 2 a day, every month or so, and then I went to 5 videos a day. So we're doing pretty good. Over 2.5 million views now, I think. We're nearing 2.5 million views on shorts. The people out there really drive this channel. Usually when I call, Jaspreet answers the phone. Who's Jaspreet? Cheers. And that's water. Let's just call that water. Now let's see if I got something to have. Yeah. See if home slices. You shouldn't drink water. You should drink special water that's proven to be water. 100% proof. Let's see if home slices friggin' stuff makes me fucking sad again. So anyway, yeah, a lot of shit went down this year. I've got more to come. I've got more things that I need to do. So trust me when I tell you, if you like, subscribe, all that good shit, it's just gonna happen. 2026 should be nice. Anyway, yeah, should be nice. Who knows what the future holds? But I can tell you this, more art, more 15-second reviews, and more DVDs content. Dang it. But yeah, Happy New Year. 2026. Well, inconspicuous owl, that is a goal I'm pretty sure you can achieve as long as you go to the right places. You know, if you go to the Eat Ass Cafe, you probably find people who want, you know, to serve you ass. So, but yeah, I'll do a kind of things I got during the year kind of thing, and maybe like drills. And you live in the city for it, by the way. There's literally a part of your town where eating ass is on the menu, dude. Or it's or you're on the menu and the ass getting eaten is someone you know personally. It's called the city that never sleeps. He's gonna look into that, my friends. Luck be a lady whenever you want. Go get your ass eat tonight. So, look, I should have went outside. Well, it's hard for you to touch grass in Manhattan, so, I mean, unless you go to the park, and then the people you meet there. Oh, say Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year.
That's Pops saying Happy New Year to everyone. Inconspicuous L says, hi, Pops. He waved at you, coyly, like he wants to walk away.
Yeah, because I'm tired.
He's tired. It's midnight. He
It's
doesn't
2
stay.
hours past my bedtime.
It's 2 hours past his bedtime. That's a
Happy
lie.
New Year, sir.
Yeah. So when I was sick, I was literally like, "Dad, you can't even mess with me. Like, just don't wake me up at all." It's like he's like, "I know that's gonna be hard for you." But look, I understand very deeply the potential this next year holds. I have things to do here. If you subscribed, if you're not subscribed, you're watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Subscribed, unsubscribed. Bye. Dude, lemon Pellegrino's not bad. Yeah, I look like an old man. It's cool. I look like a friggin' Belushi brother. Um, I have a crazy story to tell when I get back. Trust me when I say, like, I'm gonna have to, like, kind of adjust things in the story so that no one gets completely what happened. But, like, I do have a crazy story about tonight that happened, and I'll just gotta figure out a way to format it for you guys. That's YouTube friendly. Um, you know, a story about, like, choosing the right things to put into things, and to, like, like, making sure that you, like, when you discharge something, you discharge it twice, because cha cha. Yeah, I'm getting messages right now. Thanks for everything. You rock. Blah blah blah. uh, Life is a lot harder if no one gives a fuck. People telling me I rock. I must be a geologist. Thank you, CJ. I don't know what I'm doing here. It's 2026. I've been doing this almost all year. I've been doing YouTube for 7 years plus. Check out Oak City Gamers. It's a lot of my favorite stuff on that I've done. I like my editing and all that the most. I wasn't like the big host of things. That was Joel. And then Chad kind of stole the show, which Joel and I think we're both very happy about. Because it's like, wow, someone else that doesn't have to take up the mantle of fucking being weird in this video. But, no, like, I look at how things ended, COVID, and, like, we did a show that was mainly going out and doing stuff, and if we'd had a multitude of shows, then the channel would have kept going, which is part of the reason why, like, there's so many different weird little 15-second videos that I do. Hey, someone doing fireworks out there, out off the farm. All right. Hey, not bad. All right. You can see a couple of them popping out there in the friggin' light. It's like, there's a lot of trees here. Trust me, that's not the sound of guns. I know what the sound of gunshots is. It's bow, 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 bow. Like, usually, it's not pow, cow, pow, cow. But like, it's a weird place in our country, in our life, in America. Like, I have basically nothing right now, but, like, I have enough tools that I can build anything. And that's what I spent my money on over my years. When I had a good cash influx, I bought tools that I really kind of wanted to use to build things, like tables and chairs and shit. Like a jigsaw. Why would I need to buy a jigsaw? Unless I needed to cut a curved sinkhole. That's all I'm saying. I had the extra $100, $120, whatever, I bought it. I wanted to get a new hammer drill because my old hammer drill died. Guess what? I got that. I bought a rigid one. It's actually really nice. I remember during the time when I started everything up, I was drinking a lot, which I still drink a lot. It's not the point, okay? But, like, I was drinking a lot, and I was like, there's a couple of videos where you can tell I'm sloshed, and I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here on YouTube. And trust me, Al, that is actually something that's already halfway done. At this point, I just have to explain what I did to get there on it. But trust me when I say, like, I wanted a guitar that I could play at no matter what skill set you're at. And I was inspired by a bunch of guitars from like the 60s and 70s that had built-in effects and shit on it, you know. So there's one particular effect I really wanted to build into it. So it's already done. It's just like before the channel had even been conceived as something that I was going to do. You know, like I did one snap-on video and I got 30,000 views on it, and I was like, wow, there might actually be like an audience for some of this shit that I talk about, some of the shit that I love, right? Which is, I love tools. I love like the skilled flip drill. Like I've seen this for years, right? For years. It's not a new product. It's really good though. You got more tacos. All right, Gur. Tacos, 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 tacos. You know, like I want to do a video on battery converters, right? Use your old tools with your new batteries. They might not sell your old tools batteries anymore, but they sell the new tools batteries, and one's an 18 and one's a 20. This is an adapter that'll take your 18 to 20. I think I've touched on them here and there, but I'd like to do some longer videos, some other things that I've talked about, not just like this thing, but a bunch of stuff. So it's all coming down the line. Trust me when I say, the only way I can put 2 videos out a day sometimes is to just do like friggin' 10 videos in one day. If that makes any sense. So, I'm here, stay tuned. I appreciate everyone. Happy friggin' New Year's 2026. I'm trying to get everything out that I want to say. Honestly, there's more to say. But I'd also like to go to bed at some point. Maybe take a little 5-minute shower, who knows? Or just fill up the bathtub and drown in it. I mean, bathe in it. Nah, it's been a whole nother year. I'm not going to do that. Come on. There's hope. There's belief in yourself. There's something you can do for yourself, which is pursue your fucking dreams. Because I've learned that the American dream isn't just an American idea, right? People say it's a fraud, but if you actually lived your dream every day and people noticed it, then it's possible. But when I say that, you got to be some fucking asshole who's like looked at everything and done everything and fucking lived it all. Who's cooked the tacos, ate them, and shat them out. Hell. I believe that most of us here have the potential. Anyone watching can be something amazing to someone in their life or be great to others. I don't know what all of that really adds up to, but I can tell you right now, this year probably going to be different than every other year, because every year I've ever had is different from the last. Well, the meat that you make tacos out of, yes, have bones, but only in certain circumstances, as if you were to make them bones out of, like, let's say tofu or something, and then create, let's call it a small tofu culinary creation inside out of this. And then you could say, like, I crisp them all so that you could taste the bones, you know, like it's a McRib or something. Because, like, everyone loves a McRib, but there's no bones in a McRib, right? But there's ridges in it that represent bones. You know what I'm saying? It's like someone's like, hey, like, I saw a guy who's eating like ribs, and they're like this big. Like, no, I'm vegan. Like, because if it was a beef rib, it's like this friggin' big. It's like, it's like. But pork ones are like little, because, you know, the size of a pig versus the size of a giant fucking cow. So yes, tacos have bones, but you just got to make sure you get rid of all of them before you make the tacos. If that helps you at all. You can actually make a taco that has fake bones in it, which would be a cool, like, kind of like, hey, culinary idea. We fried the bones. Why is it in the shape of rat? Don't ask questions. No, the shell never has bones because they take all of the bony material and they smash it up, make it into a meal, right? Like bone meal, you know, like what you use to like grow things in Minecraft. You know, that's not how it works, by the way. Depending on what shell, it's either flour or corn, and then they like squirt like some like lemon juice on it, and then they like smash it some more, and then they grind it into a paste, and then they like lay it out and cook it. It's kind of cool like how they do it and shit. Most of the corn ones you gotta like keep cooking. Like if you buy them in the store, you gotta kind of like cook them up a little bit more. Or deep fry them. You know, deep frying's a good. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking. Oh, ow, ow! What the? What are you even? What the heck? You're all right, man. I'm just. LOL birthday cake. What? Fry them. LOL birthday cake. No, actually, in hindsight, I kind of get that. Never mind. But no, like, people ask me a lot if I ever have regrets or something. I'm just like, I get it. But what are regrets worth if you don't have awesome experiences built around it? Grab back on. Hold on. So yeah, I've had people ask me what my favorite life experiences are. I've said, I don't know, like, I've seen bands play, I've seen people die, I've seen people live, I've seen people become famous, I've met famous people. I've seen my family live every day of their life to some of their best. And I've had a family of my own before I ever did any of this shit here on YouTube. Is this shit here on YouTube shit? No. It never will be because shit is good. Good shit's all around. Never let it get you down because good shit's everywhere. It's the outlying idea of my existence. Sorry, I had to walk away for a second to pee. Jeez. Should have peed in the sink instead of the toilet, damn it. The hell? Oh shit, white boba. Here's an old school friggin' strain from about 2 months ago. Ah. Alright. The white boba hybrid. It's just a picture of a gift package. I don't, whatever. Those guys never listen to me. It's alright. But, look, like, you have regrets because you did things wrong or you went someplace at the wrong time, you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. But I'll tell you, here's the way you have no regrets. You go, you have your adventure time, you stop. If you're there for a reason, don't. You're James Bond in your own life when it comes to that shit. So, reality is, if you're out there and you're just out there living, just don't worry about what other people are doing. I know that sounds callous and harsh, but if you see someone and it inspires you, then you need to just consume that inspiration. It's not a hard thing to do. It's like I remember early on someone asked me if I wanted to be famous from doing this. I was like, no, I just want to know that I have like a job, like a place in the world. right? Like, I'm happy to be Captain Beefheart. Look, I know that the perception of YouTube is that this isn't easy, or that this is easy, but it's not. Coming on here every night, I mean, I gotta admit, tonight was like the first like walk-on carefree moment of my time here in a while. I usually get very nervous. It's like a stage here. So, am I repeating myself every night? I mean, I gotta admit. Yeah, okay. I'm not. My point that I'm trying to make here is like, I could just be like leaving all this alone, but I'm trying my best. Uh, Sometimes I don't even think my best is my best because I know I need time to like sleep and eat and stupid shit like that and spend time with my family. No offense to my family, but like if they got it, they probably would never bug me. But they also know that I need them, that people need me in my life. There's people in your life that need you. Fucking stick to them. Take care of them. Make sure they're not doing dumb shit like fucking, I don't know. I don't know. There's so many dumb things out there someone could be doing right now. But eventually I'll tell you the story of tonight. Uh, Life is what you make of it, right? If you let other people or the world make of you what it wants, then you'll never get what you want, all right? It's 2026. It's a whole nother fucking year. And before you know it, it's all going to be gone. Just like this year, 2025 just happened, right? So I remember January like it was fucking yesterday. Life is not about maintaining or surviving, it's about fucking doing and being better. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard nowadays to get there. But if you take 5 minutes out of your day to fucking do something that enriches someone else's life, it really feels like a triumph to me. Which is why I'm here and why I talk and why I do all this stupid shit. Because honestly, it is a lot of stupid shit. But I'd like to do some real reviews this year. Like some full-on actual reviews. Instead of, hey, check this thing out. Here's this thing. Here's that thing. Here's this. Boom. You know, like, hey, what's up, Rob 83-63? Hey, I like some of your music choices. By the way, dude, you know, like I think when I said jazz, I was gonna say Incubus, and I just fucked up when I was talking to you. And then I spent like the rest of the conversation in the comments there having like a weird conversation about music with you. Like John Coltrane is like a good thing, but like I'm gonna tell you right now, that's probably the one thing that Incubus listened to the most when they did Science, which is my favorite Incubus album, probably one of my favorite albums of all time, including the hidden track. So, well, I mean, like they went mainstream at the end, but like you know why they did that is because they were like, you know, if we just went mainstream and then retired, it would be fucking dope. Yeah, let's do it. It's like, hey, what about okay? So here's a song that came out like in the early 2000s, like anything from that Santana album where he was like with Rob Thomas or like you know the other artists. So especially that Rob Thomas one. I kind of like that song a whole lot, man. Freaking what is it called? Give me your heart, make it real. I'll just forget all about it. Right? Like Santana's on fire in that shit, dude. Like, and I remember when it came out. Like, I'd been listening to Santana records like for a long time. Yeah, Smooth. That's a pretty decent song. But I've been listening to Santana. I remember one time, like, I must have been, I don't know, 10 or 12. He's like, because the guy who is the leader of the band is the guy who plays guitar, and that reminds me of 50s bands. So, and if people left because I like Rob Thomas singing Smooth with remember me. You had to be there to really appreciate it. Yeah, I like that song. I like I told you in one of those threads, I was like, what was it, Judgment Night soundtrack, and friggin' Spawn soundtrack. Those two soundtracks, those fucking. Well, you should, man. People should listen to more Santana. Santana's got some great friggin' music. One of my favorite things about Santana is he wrote a song, or like he and his group wrote a song called Evil Woman. No, it's not Evil Woman. It's Change Evil Ways or whatever. Yeah, Evil Ways. Evil Woman is fucking ELO. Spawn is a great soundtrack. You should check out Judgment Night. So Judgment Night was like it was a couple years earlier, and it was like metal and rap kind of thing. Like I know I'm well versed, but jeez, hold on. Judgment Night soundtrack, and it's got. Let's see. It's got Helmet and House of Pain doing a song, Teenage Fan Club and De La Soul, right? Dude, it's got Living Color and friggin' Living Color and shit. It just disappeared. Hold on. It's got Faith No More and Booyah Tribe. I don't know if anyone remembers Booyah Tribe. It was the beginning of that like whole mush scene. Although they can Onyx, 1993. So Spawn was like 96. So like it kind of pioneered dude, the movie's pretty fucking crazy. Like, so like the movie's like about a group of friends who are being chased by, dude, Freddy vs. Shit. Oh, hold on. But the movie's about these guys are being chased by like a guy, like a drug dealer killer kind of guy, like a kingpin kind of character played by Dennis Leary. And you know how good Dennis Leary is as an actor nowadays? Like, this proves why he gets those roles. And yeah, Freddy vs. Jason has a great soundtrack, but like, I'm telling you, like, I was 13 when this movie came out. I didn't get to see the movie, but I listened to the friggin' soundtrack. What was the other one? Friggin' Pulp Fiction soundtrack? Right? What are you talking about, Dokken? Dokken. Dude, I like Dokken. Dude, I like all the music. Like, I love all the big hits, but I like the little small things, like the ones that like hit 30. You know, I love Labi Safri. That guy with that telephone song, man. Right? Like, you was a teenager when it came out. Yeah, you were 17. Okay, so all right, so we're not that far off from age, right? Like, okay. No, but first off, to finish Labi Safri, I heard that telephone song and to find your dreams come true, right? And I knew where like a bunch of this shit came from, and I was like, yeah, it's Labi Safri. Like, people were like, what? I was like, yeah, you don't know this shit? And I'd go look up the song for years and years and years. So, like, I'm glad that eventually my knowledge passed its way down to fucking every fucking dumbass fucking kid I fucking talked to over the years. And they somehow filtered all of that down into, maybe we should check out more Labi Safri. So, like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, music is like the vehicle of the human soul, right? It's like the reason your videos do really good, Rob, I think sometimes, is because sometimes the human soul really needs to see your knives that you carry in your pocket, and they really need to see, like, or hear some fucking dope tunes. So, dude, I always listen to Queensryche. Why are you giving me shit, dude? Yeah, exactly. You're like a few years younger than me. Yeah, dude, like, I think you're the same age as my son's mother. So, like, understand that she understood that very well. She claims to be Gen X. And I'm like, yeah, probably. Because I know she grew up, like, fishing and hunting all that shit, so. She's from the South. I'm in the South. The South. Southern. Hey, Rob, did you drop a like when you came in, man? I know it's, like, a lot to ask of people, but, like, if anyone out there would possibly, man, fuck, I hate doing this. Don't drop a like. Put a dislike there. I don't give a crap. But the more people do that, it's a really cool thing. I don't know. Operation Mind Crime or Rage. Rage or Order. So, Al, did you ever read Crime Think? No, it takes a second. I know. But it's more like suggesting it to anyone else who might not have. I do know that if you're here now at this point, you probably like die hard enough to like have done it yet. 3 people, 4 or 5 likes, whatever. 51 minutes, 29 seconds. I told myself about an hour, so I'm really close. I'm close to the climax of the stream. Ooh. But like reflecting on this last year, right? Like the idea that like some of the best shit in my life is coming back on me right now, and as soon as I see them, I jump on those buses. If there's something that I hear that's an earworm that's been there since 1986, dude, I fucking, even if it's a Rafi song, right, for children, right, like straight up, dude. Like if there's something there from like 1986, 1988, like that just rings in my brain, I always try to fucking share it back out. You know, I'm telling you the reason why I know Labby Safri is because Mom had all of his fucking albums. She had like a great freaking collection of them. I think some of them are still around too. So, electric. Were you trying to say you are electric, or you have an eyeball that is electric? It's electric. Psh. But I think back like 26 years ago, right? I was 20. Oh, electric. Oh shit. Psh. You know, if you said Judas Priest, I might have like started listing out a couple of songs, and that might have been one of them. But like 29 years ago, right? Or 26 years ago, sorry. 26 years ago, right? Let's see. 26 years ago. What year was it? 20. My math is shit. Oh yeah, 2000. Me and my best friend Z went out to watch the Acorn drop that year. It was the first time I had ever like gone out. It was the year before I turned. It was the year before I turned 20. I think 20. Yeah. I turned late, so like I started with a 3-month deficit to a full year essentially. Cheers, by the way. Well, Rob, I would venture to tell you that you weren't 16 the entire year. At some point, you turned 16. Whose acorns dropped first? My acorns have never dropped. You know why? Because I cut all those acorn trees, all those fucking oaks out of my yard years ago. And I should have cut down that goddamn maple that's fucking killing me. That damn gumball maple drops these gumballs and like clogs up every lawnmower. Rather have a Japanese maple, which is hard to cultivate in my climate. I'd rather have 10 Japanese maples. There's a guy literally right down the road who could just grow Japanese maples. He says something about Wagyu beef cow shit or something. I don't know. You know, I think he might. He's kind of a spaced out, kind of cool dude, so. No, literally tonight we were like, I was like, I literally, like, I got really upset at something and I was like, every motherfucker in this whole fucking store fucking sitting here fucking acted like they're goddamn fucking 12-year-old with a fucking actual 12-year-old around here. He's like, I'm 11. I was like, shut up, fucker, right? And everyone's like, yeah, what's my age again? Right? It's like, and then I was like, fuck, right? And then everyone just busts out laughing. I was like, yes. I was like, yes, this is what I needed. I needed, like, a tension breaker for all you assholes. Not to mention there was a fucking discharge of a firearm during the time that happened before, yeah, the party that was happening earlier today. So, like, my point. So, okay, my point is you learn your lessons very easily. Uh, when you're trying to clear a weapon, you crack it back twice. You don't, right? Crack, and then you let the chambered fucking round, right? It's like you let that thing fucking, and then you pop it back into the magazine, and then you put that over here, and then you go click or whatever you want to do with it, right? It's like. No, not nice. But it was not me. It was not me that did it. I was sitting at a desk, and then, like, dude? It's like a fucking what? It's like a CCK or whatever. It's like a fucking Czechoslovakian freaking pistol or whatever. And I was like, no, like this is a pretty damn good fucking pistol. The problem is like the guy who fucking wielding it's a fucking idiot, who I very much so care for deeply, is one of my best friends, and he was very clear, like to make sure he was pointing it downward, like to clear like the chamber when he did his dumb shit, and like I'm just saying, ears ringing. Like trust me when I say my friends are stupid, but not that. Yeah, let's please never fucking discharge a small arm in a fucking like an enclosed space. Again, let's not do that. And then here's like my buddy is like, bro, I cleared the chamber, man. Like, how did it explode with no fucking shell casing? And I was like, motherfucker. And I walked back to the fucking spot, and I was just like, move boxes, check. And I looked by the door, and I was like, ah. Oh, that's like I should have kept it, and then I should have made a fucking silver goddamn necklace out of it, and I should have made him wear it the rest of his fucking life. But no, what was better is like I gave it to a friend, and he's gonna do the same kind of deal. So the reality is like we're not stupid, right? We have like a friggin' like a concrete wall like that like has like a baffle jump and like a bunch of things in it. So like he was clearing the weapon into a clear situation, okay? But like the problem is like we're all hanging out, we're all like just doing what we're doing, but we're clearing it into a fucking clear out, right? Cigarettes, thanks. Let's remember that I have a speech impediment. I can't talk like a regular person. It's the saying try not to hold on, and then I just shut up. And so now I just like if you hear a long pause, it's me working out my thoughts before I say them. But I've learned to just kind of stream my consciousness outside of my head, which is why I like occasionally fuck things up. Oh no, literally, okay. Like as soon as that happened, right? He's like, dude, I'm so sorry, and I was like, what? Just like punched him in his fucking right arm. I was like, don't shoot a gun for a weak asshole. And by the way, we looked at it about half an hour later. I put like a giant fish-shaped fucking purple welt on his fucking shooting arm. Like, I was like, you won't be able to fire a pistol without it fucking hurting. And I was like, and I owe you another 3 fucking punches, goddammit. I'm gonna fucking save him for the right moment. Right? Like, just remember, don't forget when people fucking do stupid shit around you. And then, like, never let them live that shit down. And he's literally like, okay, blah, blah, blah. And so my buddy is going to, like, he's got like a little, like a wood cutting, like a laser cutting machine. And he does, like, little plaques and stuff. So he's got a little glass case. He's going to put the freaking shell casing in. And he's going to put tonight's or yesterday's date on it and, like, the stupidest moment of my life. We're all going to give it to him, I think, at the next big party. So. No, trust me when I tell you, like earlier that day we were examining a 357, like a Cobra, like a Colt Cobra, right? And I'm like hanging the thing from the freaking open cylinder. He hands it to me, and I grab it, and I like pop the cylinder out, and like I'm just like holding it, and I'm like inspecting it. I'm like looking at it very carefully, right? I'm like testing the little springs to like pop all things. I was like, "Do you have like a quick reloader or anything?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, I got all that shit." I was like, "Why don't you have like I don't know, why don't you have like the Colt pouch that has the little fucking quick reloader little thing on the edge?" And he's like, "Nah, man, I didn't want it." Blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there like we're talking about it, and he's like, "Yo, be careful." I was like, "Dude," like because I had turned it up a little bit. The cylinder was open. I turned it up a little bit, and he's like, "Yo, man, make sure you're not fucking, make sure you're clearing people." Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "Dude, this is a very clear item. My finger literally holding up the entire thing, holding the rotational friggin' part of this thing, like, and I'm just kind of looking kind of at it, like holding everything very tight, okay?" And he's talking to me about it, and then fucking what? 2 hours later, he's discharging a fucking firearm in a small space. Fucking done with that shit, dude. Fucking done with it. He's like, "I love it. You guys are great, but rack it twice, please, every time." Not you guys in here in stream. You guys, I probably just like, "Hey, I'm clearing this. Cha cha, cha cha." Right back, and it'll pop the round out. It's. I'm not trying to teach people how to fucking. I'm just trying to teach people, just like, if you've never touched one, just know what the fuck to do, right? These people have touched many a firearm. By the way, hollow points get a bit of a bad rap. The reason why you want a hollow point is because if there is an accidental discharge, it breaks up quickly and easily. So, outside of all of those things, remember the force and explosive factor on a hollow point, very specific. I gotta go here in a minute. Trust me, like I don't want to sit here and rant and rave about 2A and guns and shit. Honestly, I have my own pistol. It is safe and secure, and I only have a certain amount of ammunition at one place in my house. So, I call myself a very well registered and very well fucking kept friggin' gun owner. So, and if anyone from the government wants to friggin', you know, I don't know what Aceto, I don't know what that is. But if anyone from the government wants to know what I carry it for as personal protection, I almost always don't have it like, heavily accessible. But usually, if I know I'm going into a situation like in a certain place of town where I know I might encounter certain types of people, I might be wearing it on my hip. That's all. And by the way, at some point it didn't become very necessary for us to have a concealed carry around here, so I stopped paying for that shit. So, we're in the South. If you're wearing it openly, like on your chest or something, they're not gonna fuck with you. It's still like the Wild West down here. By the way, it's not fun. It's not. Just go walk in public with a fucking gun strapped to you. It's like I've been in several situations where a gun got pulled out. Popping power, yeah. I know you do, Rob. Chill. You've been talking about doing 2A stuff for how long now? But you need more people to fucking sign on to your fucking web account. Your shit. You need like more nice people. I'm hoping at some point I'll shout you back out again. I just try not to shout people all the time. Like honestly, this Christmas I did kind of get like a small chance to kind of talk to like a creator that I like on the platform, and I ended up shouting that guy out. Like it wasn't like a real interaction, just like a small thing. Hey, this and that, and then we had like a small conversation in the chat, and I was like, hey, this might be this guy's wife or something. Sim racing like that old game. I like the what? Yeah, well, it does. Well, that's the other thing is like, I'll be real. Like, if I need to, I'll just have it open on my hip with like a drop a drop one with like, tie out for like the knee. You know what I'm talking about? A drop holster. I mean, reality is like we see that shit. I see guns so often. All respect, no disrespect. Yeah, you do. I see guns so often around here. There's a gun store right around the corner from the weed store. Although they are moving to a slightly more rural area where people really, really buy their shit. So, that's Wake Forest. That's where I go if I want to like go buy a shotgun. I have to go at like 6 or 7 in the morning. I gotta buy a shotgun. I gotta have certain paperwork if I want to buy it that day. But there's no waiting period if you've pre-applied for the waiting period around here. So, although I really, dude, there's a friggin' a Mossberg fucking double over barrel, a double barrel over one over that I really want. And yeah, I've got a fucking, is it Colt 1911? Am I a fucking basic bitch fucking gun owner? Yeah, it's cool. I did have a really nice friggin' vintage Colt 1911 that I sold for a lot of money basically after I bought it, and then I bought like a all black one for like real cheap, like fucking I think it was like $450 when I bought it, and then I think I bought music equipment with the rest of the money. So I try not to keep more than one of them around. Trust me when I say I've got like a BB gun that's enough of a deterrent if you're still trying to come in. Like, dude, Mossberg makes. I wouldn't call them like really good guns. I'd call them like decently good. Like you gotta run oil. You gotta run a brush down it. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them shotgun brushes. You don't like really need to clean them that much as long as you're doing like a regular run brush for maintenance. But I gotta point out, like if you fucking run like 30 rounds through that thing, you gotta fucking like really give it a fucking real clean out, right? Like you've gotta like right there where all of that carbon scoring, that carbon buildup right there at the edge of the barrel. Because if you don't clean that, dude, you're gonna have fucking chamber issues one day. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Maybe even take like paper towels with like a little bit of isopropyl 99% isos. All I'm saying is like just take care of your guns, right? Have the gun oil ready. Do a little alcohol. Do a little bit of oil, alcohol oil. Get shit fucking really. But like I know like the Mossberg, you just like run that shit down there, drip the oil in, wank, 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 wank. Every once in a while. That cleans it. It keeps it fucking really nice and fucking tight because they use like a very specific kind of steel to make their barrels. Also, like I'm thinking about like my 1911 is from like 2015, 2017, just before I started the channel, right? And yeah, I think. Not this channel, Oak City Gamers, and it was about 6 months before that I had bought I bought one more pictures. Like I was taking pictures the whole time, and I just didn't have any pictures. It makes me pissed off that I didn't take the opportunity to fucking just take them. Cheers. Oh, Glock 30 and a 45. Well, I was about to say that's at least. So, like I said, this guy carries around a fucking like a 357, right? Like a Colt Cobra, right? Like a 45 fucking, right? And he's got a Czechoslovakian, what's it called, a CZK or something. Dude, guns are so fucking, what is it? Check CHEC gun CZ. Is it CZ something? See, like the numbers, right? Anyway, it's like a tactical pistol. It's like 9mm hollow points, right? Like nothing crazy, okay? Yeah. No, he's not playing at all. Trust me. This guy, like, Yeah, he's got like carries a fucking like a backhandle fucking Colt, fucking 357, right? And then his tactical like go to fucking safe gun, which I don't know why it was out of the safe today. Like that's why I even broached the subject. I was like, I looked, I was like, I want to know exactly why your gun is right here on the security system instead of in its safe. And he goes, what? I was like, yeah, like, so I got hired on. This is a funny story. I got hired on to help Savvy, help anything maintain the business wise, okay? And I said to him, he's like, I gotta hire you. I was like, all right, what does that mean, right? He's like, well, I'll pay you when I want to, and that means you gotta come down and you gotta tell me what the fuck's up and what's wrong. Because you're the only one who notices this shit, right? No, this is my point, right? Like, buys everyone in the store food, right? I'm the one who reminds him at freaking 7:30 to go pay the tab, and then we go drink a beer because, like, we both have drinking problems. But I'm gonna tell you right now, like, my drinking problems are here at the house, right? No, well, that's the thing. If I had racked out that we have like a baffle jump, you know what a baffle like? It's like a little box, and it's got like a bunch of steel plates, and it's got like a thing, and you can put the thing in, and then you can push it through the hole, and you go bang, right? And he's here, he's not all the way in it, and he's like right here, and he's like blah blah blah, man, I got it clear, and he pulls the clip out, and he goes, and then just like all I can hear is wang, and it's just like, what the fuck, right? And so we got the baffle jump, and why it's in the back of the store, I'll explain in a little bit. The first, there was a firearm store around the way. The first store they ever had was like a small boutique store where you had like glass cabinets. You could buy like pink handguns for like ladies who lived in the suburban neighborhoods, and that's why we have it built in, right? and yeah, no, and he's like here, and he's like this, and he's like, I'm pretty sure I got it clear. I was like, did you rack it twice? He was like, yeah, I racked it twice. Bang! And I'm just like, fuck! I was just like, like, right? And like, there's like home slice up front, real short guy comes running down. It's like, what the fuck happened? I was like, dipshit just discharged a goddamn firearm in a small ass fucking space without fucking ear protection. My fucking ass is pissed. So like, for about a half an hour, like everyone's like, just like, don't touch that guy. I was like, yeah, don't fucking touch me. Like, I'm like exploding, shut up, right? And then like calming down, I go out front, sitting there having a cig with him, and he's like, and we start seeing fireworks and start recording, right? The fireworks end. I was like, motherfucker, you already set off your fucking fireworks. What the fuck is up with you, right? Look, an accidental discharge is gonna happen, okay? Like, that's just a fact of life, okay? People are people. Not that people are stupid or my friends are stupid. They are, and they're awesome. They're also very smart, but they're also incredibly careless when it comes to, like, the idea of discharging it into a fucking brick wall. Now, did we use a hollow point 9mm? Yeah. Did it discharge into a brick ass fucking wall? Yeah. Like a cinder block brick wall that's rated for it with fucking a concrete pour for that fucking stupid little safe thing that you can pull shit out from the other side. You can fill it with water, all that stuff. Really cool little thing we got in the store. But like, here's the thing: is I don't have the clout to run that, and then we're also like having problems with it. Like, it's like costing us more water for some reason. Like, so we got to kind of get a guy in to like rip things out, and then we need to like fix the piping so we can convert to a coffee bar, because we're gonna do bongs in the back and coffee in the front, like an Amsterdam experience here in town. Hopefully, we'll still be able to sell weed, but reality is like, you move on through coursing, okay? Tonight was a very good example. Every one of us is armed when we're at the store, right? Because we're protecting thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of goods, not just like fucking consumable weed or whatever. By the way, that stuff not easy to steal. It's like in a safe with like a friggin' lock and like a double timed friggin' pop open. There's a bunch of stupid shit we got for it. So my point is like, so you think about my friend who friggin' spent like thousands of dollars to get high tech equipment, keep his fucking weed safe, keep his fucking gun safe, and all of it ends in one moment when he's just like doing some dumb shit. No, it doesn't. It just happens. And also, we're all very careful. We clear. We're never like crossfire. We're never like pointing the gun, crossing people. We're never doing that shit. We're very careful. So when it does happen, it's because like maybe you shouldn't have discharged the weapon because maybe you shouldn't have been the one who's like racking it. That's all. Like I also like I grew up in open air ranges. Okay, so like if you wanted to be like bang, ta, bang, ta, bang, right? Then that makes perfect sense to me. Right? Like to fire out the last chamber or the last round in the chamber. That makes some sense to me. On certain guns. Some of them not so much. But I gotta admit, this is why Home Slice carries a fucking 357 revolver. Because honestly, that's a defensive weapon. That's 6 shots of deadly 357. That's Dirty Harry level bullshit, right? You've only got a certain, and it's like right here. It's like this shit, So, Kai, what's up? I'm glad that you just showed up because I don't want to talk about guns anymore. Cheers. My cousin was military police. He was walk beat cop for 4 years before he got his job in the city, doing Department of Transportation stuff. He was I-4 in Bosnia, 1996. Happy New Year, Kai. By the way, Happy New year, 2202666666666. I've known, so I had at least a couple of my best friends from high school get into law enforcement, and I've lost one of them to time, one of them to law enforcement, and one of them to, let's call it political differences. And then, yeah, my cousin was military police for a little bit. Bosnia I-4. My dad, he was a crypto clearance in Vietnam, so like there's like regimentation in my life, but like honestly, I keep telling them like I can regiment my own life, right? I can like turn up when I need to, right? Well, no, like Rob, like here's the thing, like okay, can I tell you a quick little story? It's not a very long story. It's about a guy that I knew who went to freaking like police academy, okay? Not because he loved those movies, but he loves those movies, right? But like he walked the beat for 3 years here in town. Then he got like shipped out to another spot, somewhere like rural North Carolina for a little bit. And a few years back, I heard that he had gotten kind of brutally like this and that because there was like people who was like like doing meth labs out in the country there, and that they had gotten the guys, and it was like a huge SWAT raid, and like Raleigh police had been a part of it because like I know some guys on the SWATs. By the way, I know a bunch of people in the police department. It's not because I'm a criminal. It's because I actually like friggin' like just know a bunch of people in town. Like I don't know how to explain it, right? I've lived here for like 30 something years of my life, and I know like more than 30 or 40% of people in town. I don't know how this makes sense, but we went to the funeral, and when I was out there, like every single one of them was like, knew my name, knew who I was. Also, probably probably knew I was like a quote unquote known felon. By the way, what a weird friggin' thing to be called by a police officer. Oh, well, you're a known felon. So, hold on, I'm a known felon. What does that mean? Well, so, like, have I been convicted of a felony? No. He's like, no, but you're a known felon. I was like, what does that fucking mean, right? It's like, it means that you're a known felon. All right, I need you to give me a straight answer, right? And he was like, dude, let's go hang out later. And we hang out, and he's like, no, he's like, they can connect you with something, but they don't have enough evidence to fucking, so you're a fucking known felon. Like, and I was like, how do they have evidence? I've never been involved in a felony. And he said like a certain day, a certain time, a certain place. And I was like, oh, I can see why that might be an idea, but like I was there earlier picking up mushrooms and shit, right? Like I was just like, I just got the mushrooms from the guy, right? Like, so if there was one, like, something up there, I didn't do none of that shit, right? I was like, if anything, I can tell, like, all the cops about how that dude fucking showed up at my house, like, 2 days later and then robbed me blind of all of my shit. Right? Like, it's like, this is my point, right? Like, it's a duty, yeah, okay. And, yeah, so, my point is, like, I think there's a place in the world for fucking, like, what we call jail pumping? Jail pumping? Hold on, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Let me think about this before I say shit. And pee while I do. Okay, so the best way to put it. Oh shit. Ah. Okay, sorry. In a system of justice, we have to realize and recognize that sometimes the wheels turn slow and sometimes we don't get justice. If we think about it too hard, we'll never get to the truth of it, which is that whether it be a force for good or evil in anyone's life, there's something that I've learned I can't really deny, and it's the idea of karma. Like, it's not a religious idea. It's the idea of that if you do the worst shit to people, like, you're gonna, like, okay, the best way to put it, like, Picard on the Enterprise gets captured, and they're looking for like this thing, right? Like a thing, and then it's like a 2-part episode. They think Riker's dead. They think Picard's dead. It's this whole thing on Next Generation Star Trek, okay? And they get it, and like Picard's like, no, Dad, it's all peace. Like, peace is the only thing that can defeat the weapon. That's the idea, right? The only way we can stop being a violent bunch of assholes is just be peaceful and give a fuck, right? But, like, oh, Rob, did I tell you about my, it was about like 8 months or 9 months of doing murder homes, like remediations? So it wasn't just murders, like there was murders, there was like heart attacks, cracked skulls, shit like that, like old ladies, like fucking, I didn't see the bodies, but I saw everything that happened after it. I smelled it from outside. I was putting shit on. I started a business with my buddy who did it professionally, and he was like, yo, all I need is like $5,000, blah, blah, blah. And so I went in on it, and I learned his trade, and I was like, dude, it's fucking, whatever the valuation of the company is, just fucking pay me out right now. Like, this could be $1 million company in 10 years. I don't want to be a part of your business. Like, I love you, dude. You're a great guy. And I don't know how the fuck you have been like a party animal like for so long, and then you were like 10 years ago you started doing this, and you're just like the coolest fucking dude. Just like I don't give a fuck. I get it. This is why like I need to just like go do my own shit. And like I I also saw a shrink for a little bit, and the good thing about doing something when you're a kid is that there's like like a record of bad things that happen to you, right? Damn it, dropping things. I'm dropping it. Love to drop things because I like to say dropping it. It's the whole point. Dropping things. I'm dropping it. Like I love saying that. It's a little catchphrase. I didn't want to have that, but it's just like what I do. Uh, yeah, it's all respect. Yep. Dude. So I've got like best friends who were like firemen. Like, a couple of them like went on to do something. A lot of them washed out. Some became cops. Some became security guards. Some became meth heads, and then shot themselves in the head. Uh, like my point is like I've known so many people who have taken the easy way out. I understand that if someone were like, all right, well, you've done everything amazing, blah, 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 and I'd be like, end it now. I'd be like, no, I'd rather just show you guys what it means to fucking die in dignity or to die in fucking whatever the fuck you think it is, which is me dying with the way I want. And death is not, I think here's the thing, like, death is not something that you shouldn't discuss because understanding it before you go, it's probably the better idea. So, Rob, you're a little bit younger than me. I know you've got a lot of fucking feelings in your brain, right? Probably in your loins mostly. You're in your 40s, right? You want to reproduce again. By the way, it's a strong urge. Uh, the whole point is like, it's not about like putting something of yourself into the world and making something from that or having a kid or anything. It's about fucking having the courage to understand that if you have the time in your life to not give a fuck about yourself, you have more time in your life to give the fuck about your son and your son's mother. And for 15 years, I took care of both of them like children. And I was the grown up. And then one day I said, you know what? My kid's grown. His mother's out of my fucking hair, out of my house, out of my hair, right? I had no platonic relationship with her. Dude, the last time she asked me to fucking let her boyfriend move in, I love that dude. He's an amazing guy, right? He's like one of my brothers, right? And then he's also like the guy who's like, yo, this is the dude I trust the most in the world. He's like, why? Because one night I was drunk as fuck and he like dragged me to my car, drove me home, put me into bed, and then slept on the couch. Right? And the one thing that really impressed me about this dude was he put a towel down and then shoved the trash can up with the towel laying into the trash can. it's like people deserve the most respect at the least respectful times of their life. The worst moments, they need the best fucking help. A true acolyte, someone who fucking actually follows the shit that you do. And I've decided, dude, there's no way I'm ever gonna fucking see all of it unless you guys fucking start doing YouTube videos out here. And I'm telling you, there's a real market for genuine fucking people doing genuine things. Doesn't fucking matter who you are. I think 2026 and every piece of content I put out will reflect that idea, Rob. Since it looks like you're the only one here left. Because they left. Because what I just said was the end of the stream. Because I end the stream all the time. Because someone's always showing up and getting inspired. This is what God made me for, right? I think. If not God, fucking my mom and my dad. because they always wanted to inspire people to do their best. And I still believe in that every day. Well, if I could quote Corner Shop, good shit's all around, good people, don't let it get you down, good people, good shit's all around, it's all around. Right? And then I could also do, what's the other one I like? Farrah Fawcett hair. You'll know it when you see it. You'll know it when it's there. Like Michael Jackson Thriller, John Landis. And Farrah Fawcett hair. It's good shit. It's good shit. It's good shit. Well, Rob, I'm going to be real with you, dude. I haven't shouted you out because I wanted to keep you the boost to get you live and get your little fat fingers on stream here. Huh? By the way, I have long, lanky ones. My bad. I used to have fatter ones, actually. Kind of killing me that they're so skinny. Because you do like some, like, what are those things called? Like the freaking hand exercisers? Ah, I gotta get one. Rob. Was it a Flex Master? Oh, remember the 80s. Oh, remember the big the claw one? Like the cage? Oh, with the springs? Remember the spring bar? Oh. Sorry. Like some like Goonie shit right there. Fucking they tied up Brant with that thing, right? And I'm not talking specifically to you. I'm talking to like, the people who are rewatching, the people who are catching up late. Yeah, hopefully. No, what I'm saying, Rob, like, I'll shout you back out again. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is, remember the first, like, here's what I need you to do. I need you to make a pocket check video that's this. It's like bow, chicka down, boom, bow, chicka down, put your count down, bow, chicka down, put your count down, bow, take it to the down. Whatever, right? And then, it's a bad example, right? And it needs to last a little bit longer. And the reason I say it is because, like, I love your videos and I want to do, like a funny react to it where, like, I dump every multi-tool instead. Because I carry, like, 9 or 10 knives on me at all times. And not because I'm trying to impress anyone, just because, like, I love carrying knives. And there's someone out there who wants a fucking, like, a buck 263 or whatever, right? It's like, no, what I'm saying is just go a little bit longer, like, maybe do this. Whatever, right? And then, like, use the beats. I know, like, editing is hard, bro, but, like whatever goes, just cut it. Or like, put the knife down or whatever. Dude, as much advice as I can give you, dude, you're on the cusp of this creative fucking moment for your existence. Like, like, I'm telling you, dude, like, your videos, like, I know you know this, right? They mean something to other people other than me. I have a voice to tell you this all day, but 2026, the year of Rob 8363, 2026, right? Now is the time to believe in each other and to do right by yourself and to do right by the world. Don't fucking be a dickbag. Don't be a shithead. Be something amazing. I'm not telling the world to draw shit, although I'm sitting here drawing shit. That's all I'm saying. I am telling people to grab the knife by its hands and whittle something amazing out of theirs. So, no, here's the thing, okay? You're making a video, right? You should get an off-site video editor, like not YouTube video shit. Or you should use what they're trying to shove down you, the YouTube Create, right? I've never been liked. No, well, that's what I'm saying is like right now, like I think you're starting to realize what I'm saying to you is something you've already known, and it's just something inside of you. Like, okay, explain to me how you're pulling the knife out, like when it goes bound, chicken down, put it down, right? Like you're on beat, right? You got like kind of a musical intonation to what you do, right? What I'm saying is like I did music for like 6 years before I ever learned editing, and I've gotten like people say my editing is amazing for years, okay? And the reason why is because I like edit to music better than I edit to anything else. And the beats I made back in the day and like all the video I had take myself, and preternatural means unnatural, and it was an experimental film. It ended in Death's Date Tape, which is another thing you can watch. We same, yeah. Yes, they say we same thing, same. Rob, what I'm saying is like the time and effort you think about like any kind of knife work that you do, like how you turn the thing away from you, how you make sure that you're not cutting yourself, how you work whatever you're working to a point where it works. Okay? My thing is I'm saying is like the tool that you're using here on for editing is like a sharpening stone. It's like a sharp stone. It's like a tri-stone. It's like a sharpening belt. It's actually more like a sharpening belt because it's like so fast, right? I know that people out in the world, especially people like me, I don't like change, but I'm always willing to fucking adapt to it. And when I'm stopping, when that thing happens where I'm like, all right, people, stop updating this thing. It's like, but no, I'm willing to learn every day until I fucking die. I think that's the most important thing. That's the thing that keeps you young, is you're still fucking building brain cells. You're still learning to do something. Still moving forward with your existence. Even though your body may not be like fucking moving as good as it used to, your brain is working just as it did every day of your life. Updates suck. Updates are like vampires draining you of fucking blood of your, like, it's like tonight's an update, but like I'm not letting it suck the life out of me, you see? Rob, you're smarter and better than you think. Honestly, the thing that like kills me is that no one in your life has ever told you that you have like a tight technical skill, which is like, you know, the ability to see and hear music and see images work with music. Because by the way, thank you for fucking posting fucking, what did you post today? What was this fucking dude, it was not flashlight, but it was sampling flashlight. This is my point, Rob. You're there. You could already. Do you play guitar or something? Like, have you ever like? Yeah, this is my point. Like, do you play guitar or something? Like, I don't, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, if you play guitar, you should just start fucking being like dang, 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 dang. I don't know. Like, or hey, maybe try it. You know, like technical knowledge and like, you know, the ability to spit it through your fingers. By the way, I'm gonna tell you, I've seen your hands. You got guitar players' hands. Like, dude, if I could like, before the end of 2026, if I could send your ass a goddamn friggin' like beginner's guitar for $60, dude, am I a Mason? I don't know if I want to answer that. No, I am a part of no secret society. I am no Mason. I am. By the way, I can. I do know the trick of the trade. I know how to mason bricks. So, if they wanted me, they'd probably ask. I go buy a beat. You go buy the beat. Yes, you do. By the beat of your heart, by the beat of the fucking song. Like, like Rob, you're getting what I'm saying. No, I'm not, sir. Rob is like salt of the earth kind of guy. He's like, no one ever explained his potential. And I'm not even trying to do that tonight. Just saying, hey, you need to find out your own potential, Rob, because you're better than all this. Dude, your videos say something to me, and I make like these like like quietly dope videos here and there, and I don't like to admit that frequently, but like you do it too. So, I should game recognize game? Should game recognize game? Happy fucking New Year's, y'all. Holy shit. I spent all night fucking getting to this one point where I'm drunk as fuck and I'm saying happy fucking New Year's 2026. TV, go check out at Tater TV. God. Illuminati. A secret society do exist, Rob. That's Fatboy Slim. Remember Fatboy Slim? Remember, praise you like I do, or should, right? Remember Around the World by freaking Daft Punk? Dude, I'm telling you, there's so many good songs from our era. Like, there's so many shits that you can tap out on. Like Thunder Kiss 65 and anything from freaking Rob Zombie's early days. Fucking, you've already done Astro Creep. Holy shit. Secret Agent Man by friggin', what's that friggin' group? Danger, Johnny Danger or whatever, right? Like, dude, what's Johnny Danger? Paranoid, something to get me. Green Day. Holy fucking crap, y'all. The reason why I would never kind of associate myself with any agency is because I don't know where that agency is going to go unless I'm the one directing it. And when someone says, "Oh, you started a cult," who might say that? I told them, I was like, "No, it's like the anti-cult cult. We're the cult of anti-cult. Be yourself. Go fuck those people. If you're a part of this group, cool. I'm happy to have you, but whatever. You ain't got to be fucking tied to my shit." Cheers. I believe in myself. I believe in giving a fuck. Hey, you know, Rob. Here's the thing about everyone's life, right? It's either a life sentence that you build for yourself, or it's a life sentence someone builds for you. You can let the world make of it what you want, or you can make the world what it wants from you. And I hate to like YouTube shorts shit again, but like that shit where like friggin' saw himself as a criminal. I'm telling you, like, there's like so many YouTube shorts that's actually about that right now, because like I don't know if you know this, but like a lot of the people who watch like YouTube habitually and don't talk are prisoners, because they're not supposed to have cell phones, but they have them because technology pervades existence. And I'm going to tell you also some interesting ideas that crime rates are going down because people like the addiction that they get on the phone better than they get from drugs and alcohol. But I'm telling you, I'm old school. This is why I tell you not to drink heavily, which I do on stream, or not to smoke cigarettes. Pot's okay. Oh, hey, and I'll share out a new Cartoons and Weed song I heard, which I really love. It's Smoke Bud, Be Wiser. I love that it's probably one guy, like, just making all the music, but like he does some fucking deeply awesome and soulful shit. I don't know how he does it. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not like completely AI, but like whatever. Well, like, okay, so famously, I'm good friends with this guy who always told me, he was like, "Man, you're just like all my friends. You're a juggalo." And I was like, well, I mean, I'm not opposed to the music of ICP. I'm not a juggalo because like I'm not wholly endorsing everything that they do. Like, I think it's fun. Like, yeah, everyone gets fucking sticky at the end of the night. I think that's funny. And then like I said, like, you know, honestly, I'm gonna be real, right? They're like a dollar store Guar in many ways. And now that Guar has transcended what it used to be when I was growing up. Because I saw fucking shit. Anyway, like I'm trying to laugh and I'm trying to explain it, but I just got covered in fucking like Caro syrup and fucking fake blood. And I saw an ICP show probably about 2002 or whatever, a small venue, and it was the same feeling. And I was like, cheaper version, very good, but also like understanding like Guar is like performance art, and so is ICP, and understanding that like costs and like coming from like a stage background, understanding like technical theater shit, right? Just like getting that and understanding it all as like a giant package of existence or a giant package of things that exist in places. By the way, big pimpin'. By the way, ICP. I do love. I love. What was that friggin' album that everyone loved? Friggin' Malenko. No, I like the one before it. It was the one before Malenko with the turban hat guy, or was that after? But no, Malenko was the turban hat guy, and then there was one before it was like the flaming head Joker guy, and I liked that one a whole lot. And then they did Malenko, and there was a lot of legal shit around there or whatever, and they just like remade every fucking song perfectly without or whatever. I don't know. My point is like ICP had the keys to the kingdom. They could have been the clown princes of fucking music at the time, but they didn't, because they knew that they'd make more money doing their own self-distribution, their own fucking corporate fucking entity. By the way, they learned it from these guys. I don't know. Their name is Ace Frehley. Fucking, what's the other guy's name? Chaim Yeltsin. By the way, a Jewish kid from fucking New York or whatever. Yeah, of course that guy's got fucking some sort of connects, right? I like ICP a whole lot, but I'm not a juggalo, okay? It's like, I love Sting. I love the Police, but I am not like a police head or it's like, it's like I like ICP, like I like Guar, but I would say that like I've liked Guar for longer than I've liked ICP. But I think that by the way, First We Feast just put out Guar versus ICP like about a week ago, Hot Ones versus, and you can tell these guys are just fluffing each other back and forth because they love each other. And also friggin' Wes Borland is the guy playing. I like a lot of ICP songs, I'll admit, but no, the guy playing friggin' guitar or whatever, like one of the bassists was Wes Borland in fucking Guar now or whatever. It's like he's like, yeah, I tour all the time. How does that happen? I can't explain it, right? Is it Wes Borland's or it's Wes Borland's friggin' little brother or something? James Borland or whatever the fuck. Is that the guy's name? Shit. It's but he was talking about the time when fucking Shaggy 2 Dope fucking dropkicked Fred Durst or something, or tried to, right? But he was drunk as fuck. He's like, yeah, I was on stage when that happened. It's like he must have the kid of fucking Wes Borland, and then people the internet figured it out or some shit. I think that's the guy. But he plays guitar or bass for fucking them now. Guar is this transcendent act that always moves forward, playing the old songs from 19 fucking 80 something. Yet they're a completely different band today, and the people who originated it making that moolah Kiss and Digital Avatars. You gotta respect that a whole lot. It's no longer digital avatars. No, it's physical avatars for the characters. I like the idea of that. It's like no one can ever be me. So when I'm dead, it's gonna be I don't know if you guys are ready for this, but if you're hearing this, I'm fucking dead. Wow. I don't think I should, which is live, and I'm fucking cool with you. To some extent, some of that shit. Like maybe write a poem, be like, and then set it like fucking nature videos, like fucking flowers blooming and like fucking deers running off and shit. That's all I'm saying. It's like, but ICP probably did one of my favorite cover songs, which is "Let's Go All the Way." I also like the little parade video thing. ICP did a cover of "Let's Go All the Way," and honestly, that's a song that I'd like to cover in my dwindling time on the earth. Let's call it 50 to 75 years. I'm gonna replace everything with robot parts until I'm gone. It's like, let's go. We can rebuild him. We can make him bigger, stronger, faster. Give him gigantic, weird arms. It's like lead a battle angel. Take. It's like, remember, life is about fun and existence. You guys aren't having enough fun. Sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. If you guys aren't having enough fun, remember, you could just do that with your imagination. Because as much as I hate to admit it, I'm still a 15-year-old kid in my brain. As much as I hate to admit it. But I'm going to tell you, there's a reason for that, and it's not because I stopped growing or I stopped giving a fuck when I was 15. It's because when I started giving a fuck about the world. When I was 15. I was 6'6". I wear a size 15 shoe. I could never get the shoes that I wanted. Everyone wearing amazing shoes. I never had shoes I liked. People always made fun of my clothes because they were made for big people. They were made by companies that people didn't know the names of because they're small, regular people. I don't like to point out the differences in my life, but I'll tell you, 2026, I've seen more fucking tall people in 2025, and a lot of them have a lot of the same problems and complexes I did. I gotta go. I love you all. You're all amazing. I don't know how you're amazing, but you guys need to figure that shit out for yourself. Because as much as I can be here and be amazing and tell people how I feel about the world, right? There's only one thing I can say to Rob 8363 before he's all like, go to bed. Cheers, asshole! By the way, yeah, dude, you fucking drive my channel real fucking hard, dude. Not like in a metaphysical sense, dude. Every time I see a knife, I'm like, ooh. By the way, dude, I'm telling you, there's more in your videos. There's way more in there. You just need to fucking put that shit together like a puzzle. I know you've got all the edges worked out, right? You just plug in the little bits inside. Cheers, people. Cheers. Everyone go sub to Rob 8363. Sorry, there's a dash in that. Rob 83-63. He shows off his blades so often. He can literally put, oh, here, my entire gigantic freaking, hey, Rob, yeah, you got to get the Versus Stack one. It's got like places to put that you can create pockets for the right size knife. His knife collection must be the size of friggin' Toledo. Mine's about this, that, knives. Hold on, take a step back from everything. Hey, found some. Yeah. Do you have more knives? I know I have at least one more of these around here somewhere. But no, Rob, I'm telling you, that heart container was fully intended to be for knives. It just never got there. It became my screw boxes. And that freed up stuff for me. Also, my point that I'm trying to make is like, you never know what you're gonna get because if you're trying, sometimes someone around you is gonna look at you and try to outshine the fuck out of you. I'm gonna give you some really good advice for when you see that. Let them. All right. Let me just do this. See if I can gauge the time on the stream. Yeah, hey. Whole crap ton of, lots of tool cases, lots of stuff. All right. Gonna clean all this mess up. Everyone, remember, life isn't about them. Life isn't about them, it's about you. If you're a whatever the fuck you are, a master of none, a jack of all trades, a master of one. Nothing makes anything more important than what you're doing for yourself. I believe in you. I believe in myself. I know I can shine pretty damn hard because I've done it my entire life. Rob, thank you for ever talking to me. I really do appreciate that. Owl, thank you for being here. One of my earliest and most staunchest friggin' followers. You're welcome. Also, thank you. Thank you is killing my life, dude. I really do like that though. It's like when I've said all, like, people are like, thank you for that time that you did this thing. I'm like, you mean thank you? Or they're like, thank you, I mean. Or I'm like, I like thank you better. It's like when someone's like, shake hands, I'm just like, they hand out their right hand and I'm just like, grab them on that side and I shake it the back way. Or when someone's like this, they're like, huh? And I'm just like, sweet. Like, I just like always there fucking with some new fucking greeting or some fucking different way to do it. Because not everyone has the same goddamn hand as everyone else, unfortunately. And I'd love it if we all did, but sometimes that like grab it up and like hug shit doesn't work. And that's the reason why I know is because like I grew up with a dude whose right hand was like basically a stub. So sometimes you just have to grab the stub, just like boom, and then hold it up close. Like it's like people are varied and amazing, and they're fucking different than you. And who gives a fuck about how different someone is? But I tell you what, the thing that really makes a big difference in everyone's life is how same y'all motherfuckers are. Not sane, but same. And technically how sane you can be if people just understood how same they are. Like, I could frame a house. I could wire it out. I could fucking build everything to live from anywhere. If I had a patch of land, I could build everything to code that they want. All I need is a guy to come out and make sure my work is right. I have a book. It tells me the code for this stuff. There's books everywhere. The one thing I learned about going to a scam school for college is that you're going to learn things from a book before you learn it from a fucking teacher. And no matter how bad my dyslexia was, you know what I always did? I always found a way to read it. No matter how bad it's getting me to read everything. By the way, I love You're Welcome because, Rob, you are actively just reminding me that it's okay. It's like every time you do that shit. Thank you very much. Think you are kind of awesome for just like fucking doing that. And are often like understanding very less is that in a modern world where you can just say something and there's two people here. It's me and Rob, I'm guessing, right? Rob. It's you and me. We're just talking, but someone, maybe 6 months from now, maybe 5 years from now, is going to watch this live replay and get inspired by what we're saying tonight. Life isn't about fucking fear. trepidation. It's about caring about the people who bring you to the place where you never have to deal with those things ever. Happy fucking New Year, y'all. Drink my last drink, right? Yeah, Rob. I ain't been doing this for 40 something years and not fucking figure a couple damn things out, damn it. I ain't done this for this long and not fucking have like a couple little tiny things to say to y'all along the way. No, that's my point. Like, this is why you identify, this is why you get it. Also, this is why you're still young in your heart, because I'm still young in mine. This is why you need to learn some shit. And I'm sorry if, like, you're upset that I'm the guy with all of this jovial fucking excitement for your videos is telling you to just do a little bit better for me, please, because I really like what you do. I'd appreciate any small things. And plus, you know, I think you can contact me, you know, like we've never actually talked, but you could just contact me. No one cares what you look like, who you are, what, right? Like, one of the biggest tragedies of my life is, like, my cousin Scott had kind of a burgeoning kind of like YouTube career, and he said that you would be better at this than me. And like about 6 to 8 months later, right, he had gotten really sick. There was cancer, all this stuff, and then he encouraged me the last time I talked to him because he was watching my videos. It was earlier this year, and he died this year, by the way. And my point that I'm trying to say is, like, no, well, I'm saying, like, you can maintain the numbers, or you can make something that no one's seen. Not even you. I know you have the capacity to do that. But, like, I'm telling you right now, one of my concurrent viewers that shows up almost every time I fucking do a live stream, not tonight, maybe tonight, she might have been here for a little bit, is his wife. I miss Scott every day. R.I.P. Scott. You do not do the best. You can do better. Honestly, you're already doing better. The worst part is like, you can't see the patterns in some of the things you post. Because the music is the thing that I zone in on. Right? Not everyone listens to what you want to listen to every day. I'm telling you, just expand it out. Also, like I said, she shows up to my stuff. She comments here and there. Honestly, I just wish she'd give me a call so, like, everyone's okay. But I know she's probably trying to move down. My cousin died, cancer, like a bunch of things. Dude, life isn't about the people who you love who didn't make it. It's about who you are and how long you're going to make it. All right? 2026 is a new damn year. If we see each other in 2027, God bless. Thank you for being here. Thanks for everything. Rob, you are not... You're not trying to improve yourself. You're just trying to improve your outlook, the way you look at things. You get what I'm saying? Instead of saying, hey, I could just do this, be like, load up the song, right? And then, dang. Maybe stop the video. You know, there's a stop and pause thing. Like, I'm not trying to belittle you, dude. Like, I'm just constructively telling you, you've got a style already. You're not seeing it, but I need you to see it because, like, I'd love to see more style out of what you do. Because, like, you got a style, bro. Like, I like your style. It's like this is the 1970s all over again. Jeez Louise. Except it's all happening digitally. All right, you jive turkey, you understand me? And by the way, every time you do something new and amazing, whether it's you being shined on it or God being shined on it, don't think about that, because I'm telling you, if God needed you to get the shine, if God needed you to get the shine, by the way, you get it. It's not about him, it's about you and your place in the universe. And I do, it's starting to look a little weird. Just say thanks, I love you, goodbye, because I'm about to, like, just be like, oh, I slipped my finger and it fell on end. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Because, like, doing something like this, thanks for watching. I appreciate the words people spoke. It's hard enough to chat with anyone anymore. Rob, you're saying words to people without having to ever say the words. You're using music to express that. If that's not enough for you, I'm telling you right now, you can always just hit me up on any of my local public emails. Art by the XO, you know that stuff. Showed. I'm sorry, I'm about to roll back, but I'm saying like showed. I'm glad you showed, because that's literally in your name. Celebrating 2026, happening right now, as we speak. Perpetually forward moving. Rob, go to sleep. Go to sleep. I'll spend a couple minutes here with Showed. Showed, you alright, man? You been good? Well, why do you think I do like those like ultra artsy friggin' black and white videos? With like, I eventually got to a place where I just used like a live performance that someone fucking recorded because they own that recording. Peace, bro. Hey, Happy New Year, Rob. Showed. So I talked briefly before I go. I talked briefly on everything I've done, all the things that I've been here for. There's about 1,000 15-second videos. Hey, salute. Yeah, I agreed. I don't have anything else to drink. Damn it. I'd give you a cheers, but like I've been cheersing all night, and also I don't want to get super drunk, and then go to bed. I'm just gonna go to bed right now. I think soon, but like the whole point is like I put out 2 videos today. I don't know what I'm putting out tomorrow, but by 6 o'clock tomorrow I'll have a video up. I got some ideas. Trust me when I say like there's a lot of stuff that I've been putting out lately. If you want to watch some kind of spicy little things, a spicing of what I've done here, there's the like, dude, trust me, Showed. I think I'm gonna do a podcast at some point, and I need guests for that. I don't know who I should ask, but I'm thinking that if I got a couple of diehards to be like regulars here and there, it would be a cool idea. But I'd like to do guests. I don't want to like sit here and like yak on my own, right? I'd like the occasional like, hey, tonight we're talking about movies, video games, and farting in public. You know, like I don't know how to explain that, but like if you're down, like y'all drop freaking likes, y'all fucking subscribe. I got ideas for days. Also, like, no, showed. Trust me, like there's a whole episode where I just want to do it all in puppets. Like, I love puppets. I don't know how to explain that. I love Muppets. But no, I'm down for anything and everything. Like as far as like YouTube content creator, like if you've done something, if you haven't done something, right? Cartridge Club. Hey, that's not a bad podcast, right? Jackal does like that, like Nintendo shit, right? That's cool, bro. Hey, you know I still watch that like stuff. Like trust me when I tell like I kind of had a very public breakdown in the gaming community. I'm sure you've heard about it, but it's like this, right? It's like, yeah. There was a remake of it for like a VR headset for PlayStation. I have that. I think I have it. By the way, I think Oak City Gamers can't be my brainchild anymore. It's got to be like these guys doing shit and like driving things because they're jealous of what I'm doing here. But no, I think VR gaming is going to be something I love. I want to talk about here on the channel. It's like, hey, I know that VR headsets are bulky and fucked up, but I'd really like to talk about all this because I really like the idea of vicariously living a movie through the fucking tiny pair of goggles or whatever, right? Look, there's a longer story there showed. There's like a list of movies. There's like, I'm building the path to talk about VR gaming, which is something I really do love, and I'd like to do it here on the channel instead of there. Well, like showed, like here's the point of it. It's like, I think what I need to do is I just need to set up like one of these like open podcast forums, right? Like CM Retro. You know Chris, right? Chris is like Chris is law enforcement. He's a nice guy. He's an amazing dude. He really cares about his community, right? Well, I like. Here's the thing. Right now, I'm not really into gaming, right? Like gaming at all. Like, but the thing that still sticks in my brain that I want to go back and do is like play VR mini golf. You know, like on that stupid Meta fucking. By the way, it was an Oculus when I got it. It's like an Oculus One I have, right? I'd love to go play walkabout mini golf or whatever with people who like. Beauty by Rihanna. You are the queen. You are the queen of the new year, okay? I crown thee queen of the new year. Your content, I don't know what it does. Like, I don't care what you're doing, but like, I like watching you paint your face, right? I like watching you paint your face up. I like the little. I like your transitions, right? Like if I could talk in like regular speak for people who speak on the internet now, yeah, I dig it. It's cool. Like I don't watch a lot of beauty content, but I watch yours. So take from that what you will, right? Like I know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing. Doesn't seem like it's connected, but like I'm telling you, a jackhammer. Sometimes a lady kind of needs it, but like I'm telling you right now, you don't need that. You're honestly like your guy, and you're living it. You're awesome. It's cool. I have nothing but praise for y'all. Y'all just don't be wrong. Just be awesome and amazing. Be who you are. Which is kind of my like friggin' message of the new year. It's just like stop fucking giving a shit about other people. And no, trust me when I say like, you know, I noticed that like 20% of my viewership goes up, right? Like, ladies like that I'm telling them that like, hey, check out this tool. Your guy might like it. But I don't do it in those terms. I do it like very specifically. Like, I like this. Holy crap! It's like I understand that like there's a thing where like you're gonna see like what I'm saying in the tool, and your significant other is gonna say that every day, and you're gonna be like, what? Because like I'll admit that like a lot of my videos aren't reviews; they're just farcical little like recaps of what it says on the package, right? But like occasionally, and I say really occasionally, I'll like actually throw down something that's like true about it. By the way, this is what like I'm trying to get after for like after months and months of doing these 15-second reviews. I'm going to friggin' do a long ass review, y'all. Uh, like Beauty by Rihanna doing like a palette review, right? Like straight up. Like, by the way, there's a there's a palette that I actually want to get you. It's a Jurassic Park palette that I should have bought the day I saw it and just like fucking send it to the right person. But like, I'd love to just be like, what is that? What is this about? Jurassic Park made a. They were like, Jurassic Park. You want to be Jurassic Park lady? Like, running the Jurassic Park freaking palette. Like, it's like, it makes its own jokes. It's like, how do I look like a T-Rex yet? No, the beauty by, I like it. This is my point. It's like, the world has such amazing things in it, and many people decide to ignore the little things that people do. By the way, like, I'm telling you, like, I was just talking to Rob about how, like, he could just learn a little bit of editing. By the way, you already know the editing in your brain. Like, a great example of this, and showed, if you want, dude, I'll call you up here in just a minute, okay? I gotta end the stream. There's a lot of people here. When I say a lot, I mean 6 and 8 likes. Which is nice. I do like seeing 6 and 8 likes. So, after an entire year of my life, my 44th year, technically, with a little bit of the 45th, okay? I'll tell you right now, what the fuck you want, right? Oh, should I? I do have one more drink. Ugh. Showed you, forced it into me. I can't do this with you here, right? Like, oh, hey, beauty by. I started with not champagne, sparkling Italian Asti, you know. All right. Cheers. It's weird looking through that, isn't it? Maybe I drink that. It's weird. Don't drink so much through. All right, look. No, that's not true. Hold on. Smooth. No, my point is, like, I could have drank 5 times this amount tonight. Life ain't about drinking, carrying on, being awesome, or having fun. It's about being you. And if I have to be the life of the damn party through some of the darkest times of my life and everyone else's, granted, sorry, I did not want any of this to happen. I just didn't have the time. So, I have the time now. You're 4 subs from 9,000? So what I'm telling you, man, is the power of the labia, okay? Like, them ladies, if, by the way, Beauty by Rana, yeah, like, you're not the only beauty content. I watch the ladies who do the face painting too. But you're not. Don't be ashamed. Don't be face planting. Don't do none of that. You're not dead. Everyone's alive. And I think the problem with the world is, like, if there's someone you see, like, doing some cool shit. No. Like, okay. Straight the fuck up, okay? If you like someone and you're, like, doom scrolling through shit, right? Bang, 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 bang. And you see something, you're like, man, maybe just like some shit that you like. You just go like, oh shit. And go up here and like it or whatever. Like this, or like, friggin' hit the little button there that says like or whatever. Literally the least you can do is watch someone you like do the things that they do. Okay? The next step is you doing shit that you want to do. But if you don't want to do that, the next step is literally just putting a like on something. Okay? Nothing is going to live here unless you give a fuck about someone. And YouTube is the only place right now giving you the most genuine content because it's still YouTube. And not You dumbass, why are you watching this fucking AI slop? Because I'm going to tell you right now, Beauty by Rihanna, you do not produce AI slop. You produce AI content, which is actual intelligent content because you are an actual intelligence. Hey, Shode, if you need makeup, I'm not going to stop you from putting that on, like King Tut or some shit. Like fucking, do the King Tut. All right, just put the makeup on if you want it. I ain't wearing makeup. Here. Hold on. I look like a duck. My point is like, ugly is as ugly does. You know what? That big old duck face can tell you is I ain't ugly. I'm just fucking stupid and funny. And it's just what I want to give to the world. Life is not about fucking being serious as fuck. Also, if I wore makeup, I'd probably look more like a duck. By the way, life is not about what you look like, it's about who you are. When you start defying people's ideas of that, don't fucking stop doing it. Because if you're the worst person in the world, it'll float to the top. If you're the best person in the world, it'll float to the top. Why are you giving a fuck about other people's opinions of you until you've decided that you're already who you need you to be? Showed. No, Al literally fucking is he died like 10 years ago, and he's being held up by a mycelial network that is probably, I think, the beginning of that game, what's it called? The Last of Us. I just hope that through time and effort, we will make sure that this culture that he is growing inside of him will not become clickers. Dr. Squatch Gang. Is Dr. Squatch here? Is the Squatch Man here? No, he's not here. Oh, Dr. Squatch, the soap. Oh, Dr. Bronner's. What? What do you guys? What? Ah, there's a time and a place for this. It's called Discord, and Red out at Carry Crew. Y'all check out Carry Crew. Happy 2026, Carry Crew. Check out at Carry_Crew. He's got some things that he needs to get off his chest here and there, and I'm telling you, like, an old school dude. No, like, okay, Showed. Serious questions, right? Denote fucking, like real answers. I'm gonna give you the least serious version of those questions, so I'll give you the least serious versions of them. We trying to think of the right brand of flavor when you eat ass. Castile soap. Yeah, Castile soap's pretty good. Like I've used it for like washing dishes, my hands, hand soap. Castile's kind of. Look. Okay, I need to go. Life is not what people want of you. It's you being you. It's you being you, and you being proud and hard and fucking giving, or you being fucking slow and light and whatever, right? It's like, you need to fucking define your own terms in your life. It's like when someone says, like, to me, hey man, you never write, you never call, and I say, okay, you need to understand something very specific about me. You decide your own terms, your own involvement in my life. By the way, Chuck Palahniuk, if you guys have ever read that one, right? By the way, you have heirloom mint out back. I love my heirloom spearmint and mints out there. My point is, like, Chuck Palahniuk said, we are not beautiful little snowflakes or whatever, but we are, because he talked about, like, toxic bullshit in people's lives that people get taught that no one wants to fucking deal with. I'll be on friggin' Discord here in a minute. I'm gonna hit up Shode because he wants to talk. I'll catch up with everyone later. Happy dang New Year 2026. Farts and all that good stuff.